Sorry. The join is discuss for today. Uh, for the first time, I wanna give a chance to Miss Ulfa. The second, Mrs. Yayo. Okay. Okay. Time, place, everything.
Okay. How about place it? Place it. Time to get time and place. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Today I will explain a little about children's education during Corona pandemic. So, children development and education are valuable investments for future of a country. If the children grow and develop well, they will be ready to receive learning and knowledge that will improve their quality of lives. Most of these things are found in the school, but the current situation makes us worry about it. As we know, pandemic of COVID-19 influences many things in real life. It also influences academic atmosphere and the culture of teaching and learning at school. Government regulates study from home in order to prevent the spread of virus. Since March in 2020, all schools and education institutes have been closed. All conventional face-to-face learning activities have been changing to online learns based on e-learning platforms and other forms of online learning. The changing is certainly not an easy and simple job for teachers, parents, and the students. After 3 months, on June in 2020, we got a lot of complaints from parents and students. Then we decided to reopen our learning institute, RBB, by obeying to health protocol. As usual, students learn about 1.5 hours a day. It means 4.5 hours a week. I think it's better than not at all. Based on our experience, since school have been closed, students' motivation to learn decreased. One of the most influential factors is the use of gadgets. Every day, 20 until 30% students are sleepy and not focused because they stay up all night just to play games. Yes. Another factor is some of teachers in a formal schools give a task without explanation. That makes the students and their parents confused. So I think collaborations between parents and teachers are needed for our children's education amidst pandemic of COVID-19.
Maybe okay, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Like Ms. Ulfa said that since our government introduced a distance learning policy is around mid-March 2020, teachers, students, parents are facing many challenges as a result. Last night I have tried to surf an internet, and I found three situations how to facing the problem due to COVID-19. One situation, a desperate father stole a smartphone to help his son's distance learning. Second situation, three high school students were caught for attempt robbery. They wanted money to buy a smartphone for online learning purpose. And three situation, there are a child who was learning from home with adequate equipment and facilities, a laptop and a table. So from that three situation, we can see that parents play an important role in supporting their children learning, but not all parents have the capacity to give this support. maybe for the student who has a well-educated parents, maybe they can have a good quality of the education because they can communicate with the teacher, they can learning from his parents. And bad news for the people, for the student who has a poor educated parents or not have a smartphone or have a family who have a smartphone but one smartphone but they have more than one child to learn remotely. And another problem is if the student living at the area which have a poor network coverage. This is all the problem that we have to facing after this COVID-19 pandemic. So from all that problem, I thought, what is good? I thought there is that the problem can influence the education quality. Nah, so from that maybe all of us can make have some opinion, maybe how a solution to facing this problem due to COVID-19, or how can we make bersikap. What is bersikap? How to face this problem and how to face this problem and make our children have a good education. Thank you very much. We can discuss after that about all the problems of this.
From two naturally, we heard about the problems during the pandemic, so we can discuss it about it. Yeah, maybe any question or
Idea?
idea for that? Yes.
About the theme in our meeting this afternoon, I have to searching some information about it, and some the points I have to write. One of them is that the bad effect from this situation. I mean, maybe we just only caring about our children's study, but not to the bad effect from this situation. I mean, social effect, because we know that our children study at home, so they will terpisah dari teman-teman, and then this is can be bad for their social decrease skills. Decrease skills. And I have to reading about this case that this situation will really be the permanent effect to our children. Will be permanent, the bad effect for our children's social skill.
Okay. I agree about that because they rarely meet with their children, not playing like before the pandemic come. Maybe it's just to make their society is not with this more.
I will tell about my children's situation right now. Example, my son. Several times ago, her sisters using the uniform to taking photo for, because she is in last class now in elementary elementary school, and then she brother said, "Mom, could I using my uniform too? I miss my uniform." This is I'm so sad to hear my sons like saying like that. This is the fact that our children so missing their meeting with their teacher and playing with their friends. Maybe how about in your situation in your home, maybe and the parents, because this Ulfa maybe I don't know.
Or we can hear from the students.
Yeah, maybe you can
What do you
share
think?
your feeling
Yeah.
now.
Where do you school?
I'm a student of senior high school of one of Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nuraila Islamia. People usually call me Lala. I'm 17 years old and I live at Masjid Raya Street number 7. So my opinion about this problem, as a student, I know for sure that we need to motivate students to study and not only depends on school how to say, to teacher, because teacher, as Mr. Ulfa said, teacher not didn't give us yes, they just give us
Job.
yeah, without
Paper,
explanation.
yeah.
They just give us paper,
Yes.
and of course we don't understand at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all.
That's true. And then when the teacher do like that, didn't make explain about the material of the lesson, and just give tugas duty for the
Duty.
student, and we as the parents have to make explanation to our children about that. So it become additional job for us as a mother, as a parents. We have to be we have to working, we have to cooking. Now we have to teaching.
For side profession,
Yeah.
I am thankful to Google because I can find what I didn't understand from the lesson of my children, and I tried to listen. I tried to study first before I make explanation to my children. How about you, Mr.
Yes. For me, this is maybe a different kinds for elementary school and senior high school. This, for elementary, they must be building,
Protect.
not
What?
building,
Teacher, I can say teach.
teaching. Yes, teaching.
Yeah, we must teach. It's okay.
Must teach.
Educate.
Yeah. Depends what he must doing in the lesson. Sometimes I just know a little bit, so I ask him to read the book and write what the duty from her teacher, his teacher. Yes, so maybe the lot of problems
Depends on
depends on
compare.
compare senior high school.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, I think yes, there is perbedaan. What is
Differences.
difference between elementary school, even if SD?
Elementary school.
Yeah, elementary school and
Short.
senior or junior high school, because my sons, I'm thanks to teacher who give a lesson to the student with by Zoom. They can explain about the lesson, and after that they give us a data how to work at home. So as a parents, it's help us not to make beban for us.
Duty, like
As a teacher, maybe how about you?
I want to share you about my experience. So months ago, there is a parents come to LBB, and she said that she went to her doctor to study because her doctor have some exercise, some tasks from the teachers, especially in mathematics, but they don't know how to explain. So her doctor is second grade in elementary school, and then when I saw, I asked her where is your exercise, where is your task. When she opened, wow, she learned about converse, satuan panjang,
yeah.
like kilometer, hectometer, and she is in the second grade on elementary school. Wow! So this is the curriculum. The
It's
new
too hard.
curriculum is so high. And then I asked her, do you understand and do you know about the arithmetic, like times, perkalian, and divide? And she don't know. So I don't know how to explain to her because the material is too high for the second grade, and their teacher didn't explain about it. So at the time I just answer their task, and then I explain about arithmetica because it's so hard to explain about kilometer, hectometer without arithmetica base on children. So I think teach parents at home for the first grade, second grade, and the third grade on elementary school, their parents can teach their children at home to memorize the
Arithmetics.
arithmetic.
At least arithmetic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
It's very important.
that is one of solution for this for our children is additional course at RBB. Welcome to RBB.
Teacher is over.
Yes.
Yes.
Your responsibility to your students more.
Yes,
Hard
more
than
hard
before.
before pandemic. Yes, and then I think yes, the parents' role is very important in this situation because if let's say the course in RBB is just about 1.5 hours in a day, so only 3 times in a week. The time is more at home. Yes.
And there is many lessons we have to understand, we have to explain to our children. And mathematics is very, very important to
Especially for the worker parents, I mean her fathers and mothers work.
Yes.
So in my situation, I didn't take or put my handphone to my doctors at home. So they doing their homework after I come back to the home. Because I doubt they will really doing their job online class because I see some of the children or yes join the meeting with their teacher in online class, but the next minute they open the game application.
So make the parents be loud, the voice with louder again.
What do you think, Lala? As a student, if you like
Yeah.
STEM
Yeah, I think it's good for elementary student because they have their parents to teach them. But as senior high school student, we need to motivate ourselves to study, and didn't have someone to teach us. So I'm really glad that I found RBB.
Welcome to RBB. Good job, RBB.
English practice club. Yeah. We are at English practice club. Hello, Indira.
Okay. So I want to ask Adik Lala, how about how do you think about what is the difficult online class and the regular class? What is the difficult? I mean the job or
In online class, we have a lot of paper and homework than irregular class. Teacher didn't teach us, and yeah, that's so it's more difficult to learn in online class than irregular class.
because you have to find the answer
Yeah.
By yourself.
By yourself, yeah.
You just alone doing the
But there is some teachers give like my daughter's teachers. He make sometimes he make a video, makes a voice call in WhatsApp groups to explain the lesson to the student. So I think the solution of this problem is at first maybe the government maybe have to give pelatihan exercise for the teacher how to
Training,
teach,
right?
training,
how to
yes,
find the method
yes,
for
yeah.
learning.
Or the
method.
kind of a method to give a lesson for the student. And what do you think if the government change curriculum to
It must-
menyesuaikan
Okay.
To adaptate
the situation now.
how they find the new method in
Yes.
this situation.
It's not the same like normal
Yes.
normal situation. It's a kind of a situation not like before.
We have no choice. Is here, yeah?
Okay. So for you, Lala, as a student, what do you want to a solution of this problem as a student, maybe? What do you want?
Yeah.
I want to back to irregular class.
You want to go back to school?
I like to go in there.
Yes. Oh, if that means you choose regular class than online class. Okay, welcome.
That's
Mr.
where, or you like learning home because you can using your uniform up and then you using your clothes home in bottom pajamas.
Playing with friends.
And then you can breakfast and then you listening the video camera again, then eating again. That's true. That's it.
Okay. Welcome, Mr. Rian.
We talk about how to face the problem due to COVID-19.
Oh,
What do you think?
to solve the problem,
Yeah.
I think we should follow the government rule, or it's about the solution to.
The solution to the problem by the government rules, like we have to, our children have to stay home, and our parents, their parents have to.
Oh, the older
teach-
one.
Have to teach them. Then we don't know this lesson, you know.
I think we should follow government rules because how to say our government just want us to be safe, and then yeah, it's not talking about just us, just ourselves, but we talk about another one, everyone. Because if we do something wrong, that how to say to make the COVID-19 worse, it means it will impact to the others too. Because to the one who the one who we love, also our parents, our wife, family, of course, the family member will impact to the COVID if we get the COVID, if we get positive, being positive of COVID-19.
You talk about it because you don't have children.
Oh yeah, the parents' problem, yeah.
Yes, it's the
Oh,
parents'
yeah.
problem. Me as a parent.
Oh.
Our children's education.
The effect of the rule by government.
Yeah, I think it's not fair for education. I think because when the children stay at home, it means all time with us, with the parents. So maybe yeah, we can see shopping place, mall is already open, and I think it's more complicated there because it's not only children there, but also the parents, the elder one.
You can see them playing outside,
But
but the schools are still
yeah,
closed.
still close.
Yeah. So do you agree if the school opens?
Agree.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
This is about policy from the center of government. Yes.
Yeah.
The apa pemerintah daerah? Pemerintah daerah.
Local government.
Local government not have a policy to open the school. Yeah.
Oh,
Just wait
yeah.
from the central government. Yeah. I think if the regency is not has a green zone, maybe the school could be open.
Yeah, green school.
Yeah. I
Green
think
zone.
that, yeah.
That means there is no COVID in that place.
Yeah. Except the red zone, yeah, maybe
Forbidden.
that not.
Yeah.
What else?
What else? So, if this situation is just like this, we don't want it, but we have to face it. We have to face it. So, do you agree if the government change the curriculum, not like a normal situation?
You mean the curriculum
After
for this COVID?
Yeah. During the pandemic.
during the pandemic?
During the pandemic.
Because the curriculum now is just like a normal situation. And like Lala said, as a student, it's very difficult. Teacher give them
A task.
task and didn't give explanation.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Maybe for the teacher create some videos, make explanation of the test, so give them. It's very good. But how about if the teacher didn't do that?
For me as a teacher,
Yes.
I give 2 weeks for material first. And then I give them to us. I give them a change to us first. Two weeks after that, I will give the task. I think that's
Not task every day.
no task because the parents also will help them, and it's very difficult if the teacher didn't give explanation before giving task. So I think it's good. I just give like material. I screenshot or I give a link from YouTube, and they will watch if they don't have quota. So I just screenshot for them, and then I will give them a chance to ask first. When they don't understand, they will ask. We'll answer. So there is like two-side communication. Not only we just give them task and you do it and collect it. Sometimes I just I make them to collect the task in the group, so that the friend who doesn't understand can see the task of their friends like that. So if they have difficult before, they see their friends' task, so they can like a little cheat, but it means everybody I give different tasks. So yes, so different, but the same form like that. So it's not all teaching.
We have all of teachers like that.
So it depends. You depend with the internet access or not?
Internet access, of course, because it's full online. But before 2021, we do like semi online. So we do a semi online. The one who didn't have quota just go to school to take the task and then do it and then collect and then go home.
Because this is maybe a problem for a village what is not internet access, and parents cannot buy internet for their children. So in my opinion, the government must, as you say, that they must find a new method, STEM method, because we see that some school not STEM method. So maybe the quality of one school and each other is different. So the government must find same method. I mean learning home method, and distribute maybe like modules or a book to the every. So the school can distribute to the students.
But actually, there is some lesson on TVRI. Maybe every day there is a lesson.
One of the new innovation from our government.
In my daughter's school, there is one day they have to see at the TVRI to see the lesson and answer the question and collect it to the teacher. Just one day. Friday they have to see the lesson of the TFRI and do the test and collect to the teacher. And another day they have task from the teacher, but every day there is a task. It's
Yeah.
make me confused.
There's no space.
Yes, it's good if our children have more motivation to do the task, but if not, it's very difficult to explain.
Because they are limited to time.
Yes.
And some parents complain too that I have no TVRI channel in my home.
Yeah, it's another problem.
That's the problem. So
Yeah.
they must watching in the YouTube.
There's online
Yes,
live
online.
streaming.
Yeah, it's so expensive. Expensive
Yes.
for some parents to watching via streaming live.
So the conclusion is, we hope the corona is passed away.
Expensive. Maybe the conclusion is we want to teacher become more
More creative.
yes, more creative, and then they have to understand their students' conditions and the coronavirus before they give a task for their students. Yes. And maybe our children, as you say, that they are in the grade 5 and their ability only lower than lower. Yes. Yeah, the teacher also not just follow the curriculum, but they have to understand their students' ability before they give a class. Back to the zero situation. The zero again. Okay. So
We get back to the leader.
okay.
What else?
Conclusion maybe you can.
From our discussion today, maybe you can make a conclusion.
Yeah, the conclusion is so many problems we're facing during the pandemic. One of them is motivation of children will be lack to face their study. And the second is the problems of their parents to face the children to do the duty from their teacher. And maybe any new method to adaptate during the pandemic. I think that's the point. Yeah. Okay. The next, maybe any.
We have 20 minutes maps. 15.
Okay.
Okay.
How we're talking about a topic at next
So-
meeting.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe
Okay.
we can
It's enough,
discuss
yeah?
about
You can close the meeting first because I'm recording.
Close the meeting.
Close the
Closing
meeting first.
statement.
Okay.
Okay,
For
guys.
the discussion for today is I think will be close. Yeah. And we say Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.